2K Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, is proud to bring you the first stop of the FedEx Cup playoffs.
First time round, and I think there'll be a few shots fired out here.
Yes, what lessons have they learned in defeat? If you learn lessons in defeat and can turn it into a victory, well, you never lost, did you? And let's see what he can do here today. Oh, that was pure. The approach into the first at TPC Southwind, Rich, played uphill to a challenging green.
Back up the hill ever so slightly. When the pin is on the back portion of the green, it's hard to get it close, but anyway.
Yeah, good swing. This one's heading up onto the green for sure.
Ooh, just skinned the hole, that one.
Yeah, that was great wind management there.
Just a tiny putt is all that remains.
Well, that's a lovely way to get going. They've already started this event under par.
I can't ever recall him making a birdie and feeling bad about it, so yes, birdie on the first, great job.
The second at TPC Southwind presents the first real birdie chance. Just a short par 4 playing 401 yards.
Oh, look at that. You don't want that ball back.
This one looks to be on a pretty good line.
That's well played. Pin high.
Looking for back-to-back birdies here, Luke.
Oh, nice looking putt. And let's have a look at Tony Finau.
He's currently in third place.
Henny, I'm sure you've got a better look of that lie.
Looks like they have a good lie here in the sand.
And after that effort, that's how it looks. A bit of water comes into play here on the second shot, so be mindful of where you leave your approach.
Oh, just absolutely abused the golf ball there with that shot.
Golf became a power game, and there's few players out on tour that have more prodigious power than Tony Finau. If he really wants to go full tilt, Rich, it feels like everyone's playing for second.
He is a dynamic player that has the ability to make birdies in bunches. The ball striking, I think, is always going to be brilliant. Watching him when he was on the Korn Ferry Tour, graduated to the PGA Tour, and just keep watching the steady progression. Each and every week, he just seems to get a little bit better, and the confidence level is over the moon with this kid. And to bundle it all up, Luke, he's one of the nicest guys in the world. You want to root for a Tony Finau. He is such a likable, lovable guy, I believe, that you can't help but root for him. And the wins that he didn't get are just heartbreaking, and we felt the pain alongside with him. I love watching this guy play. I root for him every single week.
Well, that's showcasing their power there, Rich.
I tell you what a sensational play. This player stepped up their game. A bold play, hopefully a bold reward.
Oh, what a super shot.
Game face on early here, Luke.
He's currently sitting in first place. The fourth hole here at TPC Southwind is the first par 3 on the course, and it measures just under 200 yards. Just avoid the penalty area to the left. How close was that to going in the hole? Great shot. It's just about 3 feet away. That's very impressive. And that will take him to 5 under.
And now over to Tony Finau.
He's just coming off a drop shot on that last hole.
And after that effort, this is how the leaderboard looks right now. Our current leader is enjoying an 8-stroke advantage. The 5th at TPC Southwind is a long par 4 measuring 485 yards. It requires a good strong drive to avoid the bunker on the left and then an accurate approach into this green. Yeah, that one will play. What kind of shot are they facing here? Ooh, back there, horsey. Great shot. Good chance to move to 6 under par here.
Little birdie look in here.
This one's tracking.
You can mark it down. That's birdie number 4 today. And that will take him to 6 under.
Our current leader is enjoying a 10-shot lead.
Well, our leader has already bolted, currently way out in front of the pack. The strategy at the 6th here at TPC Southwind on this par 4, measuring just under 450 yards from the tips, is to position your drive from the tee to give a clear shot into this green. Good looking shot this. And playing this one from around 120 yards out. Looks to have opted for the 8-iron. Oh, I like that strike. This one's heading well towards the green.
And he's safely on the green. Let's take a look at what Tony Finau's up to.
Who'd have thought we'd see this? He is behind his rival. Can he do the catching up that's necessary?
Come on, get down.
Henny, you've had the chance to have a look over this one?
Setting up this putt 14 feet from the cup.
This one's online. Mark it down. That's birdie number 5. And that will take him to 7 under. And maintaining top spot on the leaderboard after that. The 7th at TPC Southwind's a strong par 4 measuring 482 yards from the back tee. A big clump of trees on the left and the one on the right is to be avoided off the tee. Also a good angle to attack this green is from the left half of this fairway with a huge greenside tree that also affects any poor approaches. Nicely done. Henny, what's the player facing here?
He's got, I'd say, a solid 145 here.
Oh, look at this. Right down the throat.
Well, usually Tony Finau is the tall order. But after that shot, I think beating it and getting inside it is the new tall order. What an approach.
Always love these opportunities, especially when it's for birdie. Gee, that's good playing. 6 birdies in a round. And that will take him to 8 under. This is one of those lengthy putts. Good one just to get close.
Not their best stroke. Seem to have pulled that one.
Let's take a look at the leaderboard. The 8th hole at TPC Southwind is a really nice short par 3 measuring just 164 yards. This green has been recently contoured, so accuracy or distance control off the tee is paramount. And choosing the 8-iron here.
This one is all over it.
Well, that's well played into birdie range here at the 8th. Looks like a pretty straightforward 5-footer to me. And mark it down. That's birdie number 7 on the scorecard.
And as we take a look at the standings, this player is currently in first, with Justin Rose second.
The finishing hole on the front 9 here at TPC Southwind plays downhill towards a dogleg right. There's a big body of water, the short front left of this green, so make sure you've got enough club to reach the surface. That one's heading down Broadway. What kind of shot are they facing here, Henny?
Setting up here from about 145 yards.
Opting for the 9-iron. I like the look of this. And let's have a look at Tony Finau.
He's sitting there just in 3rd place.
Getting ready to play their 3rd. Oh my! And after that effort, let's take a look at how it stands. 9 holes down into this rivalry, Rich. How are you rating their performance so far?
Well, they are doing better than their rivals, so that's good news, but there still is lots of golf to play. Should provide us for an entertaining week, that's for sure.
That looks to be a fairway finder to me. Playing this shot from about 180 yards. Opting for the 6-iron. Well, they've certainly got the swing in the groove.
Well, the practice is paying off here, Luke. This player is relentless.
The lies aren't too bad here in the first cut of rough.
Wow, did this come out beautifully?
Let's return to live play now. A good look at a birdie here.
Just building upon his advantage, he keeps making the important plays.
No movement up or down on the leaderboard for this player. The par 3 11th at TPC Southwind measures just 162 yards. But looks can be deceiving here. While it looks pretty, it can bite you. Make sure you've got enough club here on approach. Going with the 9-iron, I think.
Pretty good shot there.
Well, this will be a big putt to make. A birdie always nice, but particularly when it's a 2. Wonderful shot. Still in the lead now after that hole. The par 4 12th is only a short one, measuring 406 yards from the tips. But you need to be very accurate off the tee. Avoid that huge water hazard to the right, and that'll give you the best angle into this green. Any drive that's pushed left will make it a difficult approach, and be wary. There's water over the back of this green, which you can't see. Well played, mate. Second shot here on the 12th.
And now over to Tony Finau.
Coming off a bogey on the last hole.
And Henny, what are they looking at here?
The perfect leave. Uphill, can be firm.
And here we are with the third shot. Ooh, that almost went down. And this putt coming up for his par. Currently 12 under for the round. The 13th at TPC Southwind is a strong par 4 that plays uphill and a slight dogleg to the right. It requires a big drive up the right half and then a very accurate approach. There's a heavily bunkered green there, so make sure you hit your approach in the right distance. That's some good golf right there. And Henny, what kind of a shot are they facing this time?
Setting up here from about 155.
Choosing the 9-iron here. Oh, this one's right down the pipe. Oh, that one just missed the hole. Oh, well played. A look to get to 13 under par.
Good stuff today, especially the short game has been really sharp today.
This one's dialed in.
And that will drop in for a birdie. And a quick look at the leaderboard has this player currently in first spot, with Tony Finau second.
The 14th at TPC Southwind is one of their signature holes. The par 3 that plays downhill considerably long, around 240 yards, is hit over a big body of water to the right. Fortune favours the brave here. If you need a birdie, go flag hunting. Otherwise, lay up to around 20 feet left. Going with the 5-wood.
Ooh.
Just 3 feet to the cup.
All right, guys, this for 2 birdies in a row.
The putt drops, and that's back-to-back birdies.
2 in a row there, Luke. Getting their groove on.
Getting ready to play their third.
Oh, you see that one bouncing around the branches like a pinball machine?
So after that effort, let's have a look at the contenders and the pretenders. Accuracy is required at the par 4 15th, just 395 yards off the tee. Players like to lay back to give them their right number into this green. And there's a little...
Let's take a look at what Tony Finau's up to.
He's currently trailing his rival. Let's see what happens here. Oh, I didn't see this as possible. What a shot.
And back to the play, shall we? Here's a chance to get up and down from the greenside bunker. Oh, almost went in. Let's see if we can make this big putt for birdie.
Looking really good.
Yeah, nicely holed. That's a good fight back.
And that'll put a little pep in your step, up and down from the bunker, in for the birdie. Good job.
And sits in first position. The 16th at TPC Southwind is the last genuine birdie hole on the course. It's a par 5 measuring just 530 yards, but there's a lot required on the tee shot that's played uphill to a ridge. If you can get it up over the rise, a good chance for reaching the green here in 2 to set up a birdie and even perhaps eagle. But be wary of this green. There's a big bunker short left, and if you find it, it's not an easy up and down. Maybe even a par can be hard. Playing this shot from about 230 yards out. Opting for the 5-wood. And here we are with the third shot. Wow, that almost went in the hole. 4 feet to the cup.
What a great opportunity here for a look at a birdie.
Better than most.
Well, you're going to be hard to catch now if you keep making putts like that. And still in top spot after that hole. Keep it going. The penultimate hole at TPC Southwind is a very strong par 4, measuring 490 yards off the back tees. There is a little creek that runs through the centre of the fairway here, but that only catches the biggest of drives. There's 2 big trees either side that you want to position yourself in the middle of, so then you can hit a clean shot to the green. two strong shots required to get onto the surface, and even once you're on the green, par isn't assured. Henny, what have they got in front of them here?
This whole location for him, well, it's about 185 yards out.
Going with the 5-iron here. Should find the green here. A wonderful shot here at the 17th and a chance for birdie.
Full of confidence as well with their putter. Gotta like their chances.
It's half a chance of being holed, this one. He's making this look easy. Keeps surging ahead.
And as we take a look at the leaderboard, this player is in top spot and Justin Rose is second.
Well, the finishing hole at TPC Southwind is an absolute beauty. There's been some heroic moments like hole-out eagles, and there's been triple bogeys that have cost championships. Your job is to get the ball safely into the fairway here. And if you're not a long driver, don't take on the corner. But if you can, it'll leave you just a short iron in, a chance to seal the victory with a birdie. That was wonderfully done. Playing from around 150 yards here. Going with the 8-iron here.
This should play.
Outstanding shot. High quality. 7 feet to the cup. Hey, that's a chance. The round now in the books. Good luck next time. Well, that's a lovely way to finish the opening round. Out in front, the leader. Sounds great.
Lots of good playing out there. 1 round to go. This could be a very nervy final round. Lots of players.
On behalf of Rich Beam, Henny Kuyak, John McCarthy, I'm Luke Elvey saying so long from 2K Sports. .2K Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, is delighted to bring you the first stop of the FedEx Cup playoffs.
Today's coverage of the FedEx St Jude Championship is about to begin. Pleased you could join us for this final round action. I'm Luke Elvey, here alongside Rich Beam. And Rich, this next golfer starts their round. What do you think about their chances?
Never easy going to bed with the lead, and they're out here today. It's probably weighing on them a little bit. I got to say, though, this player has been playing well. That's why they have the lead. So they have to be excited, and they have to like their chances going into this final round.
Oh, I can't wait. Salivating to see how today's play goes. Let's see what kind of tone he sets for himself today. You like that, didn't you? From around 120. Oh, that's a bonus.
Check this out. Holding it out from the fairway. That away. Great shot.
Well, that's certainly worth another look.
This shot was absolutely perfect. Looks just as nice on the second viewing.
Currently in first position.
This is quite an astonishing performance by our leader. Their advantage now out to double digits. I'm not sure if the chase back is good enough to catch them.
Let's see what happens here on the second hole.
Coming off an eagle at the last, momentum on their side for this player.
Well struck.
Good sounding strike, that one.
Ah, yes.
Well, you've got to give some credit there. That was the right club and the right line.
Putting for birdie here.
Nice line.
And as we take a look at the standings, this player is currently in first, with Justin Rose second.
Lovely momentum for this player after that birdie at the last hole. Keep it rolling. The third hole at TPC Southwind, Rich, the first of the par fives on the golf course. A lot of water in play. You need to be brave if you're going for this in two.
More golf balls hit into the water at TPC Southwind than any other golf course on tour. An excellent reason why. You get a little careless, that water on the right-hand side is going to gobble up that second shot.
Looks like they've got the 5-wood.
I don't know if they meant to do that.
Well, it looks like they tried to be bold there, Rich, but it didn't quite work out for them. Getting ready to play their third. Didn't that look good for a long time? And just about 8 feet left to the hole.
This is their look at birdie.
Oh, what a stroke. Yes, they've made it.
Trying to make a statement early and often.
And now that finds him in first place. Time to play one of the one-shotters. Looks to be going with the 6-iron. That's tidy.
What are we looking at for this putt, Henny?
Setting up this putt 20 feet from the cup.
Come on, don't be shy.
That's a long-range bomb, and with it, puts extra strain on the person chasing behind them.
So no change on the leaderboard for this player after that hole. And coming off the birdie, they'll be proud of themselves, a chance to keep it rolling. This one looks to be heading for the sanctuary of the fairway. Setting up here, coming off a run of birdies.
It's a good start to the day. Let's hope they can keep up the good form.
Going with the 5-wood.
This one looks to be heading towards the green.
That's well played. Anything on the green from there was fine. This one's for birdie.
This is on a stupendous line.
Well, nice to drop a putt of that length. Well done.
Got to say, putting this well from this distance is a huge confidence booster.
That shot so good, we need to have another look.
What an amazing putt from way out.
And maintaining top spot on the leaderboard after that.
Time to see what this par 4 has in store. This one looks to be headed towards the fairway.
And Henny, what's he looking at here?
He's setting up here from about 115 yards.
That should find the surface.
That was a beauty. Right against the hole.
Yeah, give yourself a pat on the back. This putt is from 14 feet. Be the ball, Danny. No. He's got a par putt here. Let's see if he can make it. And down it goes. Managing to maintain their position on the leaderboard. And now teeing off on this par 4 hole.
From around 170 yards here.
Going with the 7. Looking really good, this one. And racking up their 5th birdie of the day.
And as we take a look at the leaderboard, this player is in top spot and Justin Rose is second.
And after a birdie at the last, they take the honour on the hole. Looks to be going with the 5-iron.
And if they didn't have their rival Tony Finau's attention before, they certainly do now. What an approach shot.
And this is quality play, still on top of the leaderboard. Here we are at the final hole on the front 9. This shot from 120 yards. Outstanding approach shot. 8 feet to the cup.
He's staring down a birdie putt here. This looks like it's got the speed and the line.
Here we go, Rich. In the lead, late in the championship. It's exciting.
So impressive all week long. I gotta say, this player is on top of the golfing world at the moment.
Oh, that one's bouncing around in the branches. Far from ideal.
That dog will hunt.
Playing this shot from about 170 yards out. Looks to have chosen the 7-iron.
This one is heading to a really not so good space. No harm, no foul there with that shot.
And this putt is for birdie 3 on the scorecard.
Looking great now.
Appears to have overcooked this one. Par putt coming up here.
Starts off on a good line.
Yeah, good putt. Well hold. So, still currently in the lead after that hole. But Tiger Woods is lurking in second place. Teeing off here at the 11th. Going with the 9-iron, I think.
That could play.
Oh. Gee, I wish I could play like this myself.
It's amazing to see how good this player is in full flow.
And staying right where they were in today's rankings after that. Let's head to the 12th hole, shall we?
Really hoping they play this one aggressively.
Rich, obviously, and we've joked about it a fair bit in this game, that you've been one of the rare players to take Tiger Woods down in his prime. But what was it like to play in the Tiger era and just how dominant he was?
It was simply amazing. You knew that each and every week that he showed up to a tournament, you better have your game ready to go, because you assumed that he was going to be firing at all cylinders. Because even when he wasn't, his game was still good enough to beat most everybody in those fields. You wanted him there because you always want to test yourself against the best. However, if you weren't playing very well, you're kind of fearful teeing it up, because you just knew that your best at that moment in time wasn't nearly going to be good enough to beat Tiger no matter what he brought to the table. He made each and every player look at their game in a different way and try and dissect it in order to weed out anything that didn't really need to be worked on, and got them more specific in the areas that they weren't good at. Their deficient areas, whether it's the short game, the driver, the iron play, whatever it is. But Tiger really made you take a long, hard look at your game and figure out where it's at, because you knew that you had to be at your best to beat him.
And they'd be feeling buoyed with confidence after that birdie. Here's a good chance to maintain the momentum. Quality shot, that one. Taking aim from about 170 yards. Going with the 7. Oh, that's a great shot, and sets up a birdie look here at the 13th.
Of all the shots that I like the most, that one ranks right up there.
3 feet to go here to the hole.
This is what they have left for birdie here.
And he just keeps putting a gap on the rest of the field. What a putt to hole. He's currently sitting in first place. Here we are in front of a par 3. Opting for the 5-wood. Playing within their comfort zone there. All right, Henny. What's he got in front of him here with this putt?
This is a 12-footer here.
If it's up, it could be in.
Oh, nice putt to make for a birdie.
Still in the lead now after that hole. Teeing off here at the 15th hole. second shot here on the 15th. Oh, this will be good for the moment. Another one goes, and with it, an increase of his lead.
And a nice feeling it must be to have that sizable of a lead coming down the stretch.
And as we take a look at the standings, this player is currently in first, with Justin Rose second.
3 holes remaining, Luke. This is getting awfully fun.
We have a par 5 on this one.
Please subscribe and share if you enjoy Red Heart.
Oh, absolutely flushed. The final par 5 at TPC Southwind is a good one. Up the hill, Rich, and a chance to get there in 2.
Second shot back up the hill at 16. Bunkers on the front left and back right of this green could pose some problems. However, this hole generally plays the easiest on the golf course. Go ahead, take it on the flagstick with your seconds.
Well, take notes, folks. That's how you do it. Five feet coming up to the cup.
They're staring this down for eagle.
This looks good. Oh, terrific. What an effort. And just keeping it in neutral on the leaderboard.
2 holes to go, Luke. Can they hang on? Let's find out.
Here they are, full of confidence on the next tee, coming off the eagle. That's a good-looking shot there.
And he's down there.
I'd say he's about 165 from this flag.
Looks to have opted for the 8-iron. Oh, that's outstanding. Another great shot by our leader.
The iron play today has been absolutely stellar. Luke, the greens and regulation, just a fantastic accomplishment. Great to watch. Looking better.
Ooh, right by the hole. This is a par putt. And the putt drops, and we're moving on. And still in top spot after that hole. Keep it going. And now this player tees off their final hole of the event with the lead. Oh, what a shot by our leader.
Absolutely massive and right down the fairway.
And choosing the 8-iron here.
That one should find the surface.
Oh, what a wonderful play. Leading with intent.
It has been fantastic to watch all week long. This player is dialed in.
And he can win the event here if he can hold this putt.
Come on, ball.
Well, Rich, they say winning becomes a habit, and this player's certainly making a habit of it.
Fantastic week, Luke. A well-deserved win. This player was on top of the game the entire week. Congratulations.
Well, Rich, we saw from the get-go that this player was right on song this week, just a class above.
Luke, it's always fun to see a player when they are in full flight as they were this week. It was a blast to watch. Unbelievable job all around.
Well, that's all we've got time for today. On behalf of myself, Luke Elvey, Rich Bean, Henny Koyak and John McCarthy, plus all the hard-working folks behind the action at 2K Sports, thanks for tuning in. Look forward to your company next time.
That game is dead.